It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. The homie C Murder. Now, C Murder just exposed some things that we didn't know. Matter of fact, he only didn't expose it through writing, through an IG post. You know, it was exposed through an interview, right? You can hear his voice. Now, before we get into details on this situation, if you don't know, C Murder been gone for decades. C Murder was one of the hardest won Master P brother that they were saying, you know, at no limit as far as gangsterism. C Murder got on, was a millionaire, and still had a apartment in the Calio projects, and he was standing up to his name as far as the streets, right? Now, a situation happened to where a young man ended up getting killed, and they put this murder on C Murder. I want y'all to know, even in the courts, when it comes to C Murder name, they held that against them like they doing people today in court. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to IG posts or different things, your social media, your name can have murder behind it. They'll try to put it on you. So this is nothing new what C Murder going through, but what he exposing about his situation, fam, which I'm about to get into. I need you YGs to understand that trouble is easy to get into and it's hard to get out of, fam. You can catch a body in 1 minute and got to fight 40 years for an appeal. You know what I'm saying? To come home and get lesser time. So it's easy to get into and it's hard to get out of. Now fast forward. See, Murder exposed, fam, and shout out to Willie D. Did a podcast with Willie D. And see, Murder exposed that the witnesses that said he did this murder recanted their statements. But he said after they recanted their statements on his behalf, the courts threw it out and said they weren't credible witnesses. He's saying they was credible to say that he was a murderer, but they weren't credible when they said that he didn't do it, right? But the evidence against him on which they said that he was guilty for the murder is still there, even though they recanted it, right? He even went on to speak on his fame, different laws in Louisiana that he missed by like 4 or 5 years. And it would cause him to get a chance to come home. So he was saying they, you know, they getting a hold to the courts, you know, and try to make room, extension behind extension type time, you know what I'm saying, to come home on those grounds. Now, he also spoke on Kim Kardashian and everybody else that, you know, been in his corner. And he said he can feel good things happening. Now, stick with me though. C Murder also exposed that everybody at the compound where he at, Angola, is expressing truth. If you can remember the last segment I did, I said that the reports were saying that C Murder got people going on hunger strikes for him, all these different things, and they had locked him down for a little minute. But he's saying everybody at the unit is true, TRE, which is his, you know what I'm saying, slogan label, right? We all know what's behind TRU, that what got you incarcerated. He also saying when he fight this fight and get out, he gonna fight to change laws in Louisiana. And he got a lot of more people that's going through what he going through that he gonna come back and get, right? Master P have always said, C Murder, you know, they have their issues. But Master P have always said C Murder need to change his name and the way he think. By C Murder saying that the compound is true, like the whole compound, he don't worry about nothing. This is an indication to the people, fam, that you really haven't changed. See, murder? Like in my last segment, you cannot try to bring inmates together to go against the system and you fighting to come home. You cannot be saying what you talking about now, fam. Like when I touch down, I'm coming back to get other inmates that's going. I'm not saying you can't fight for the system, but you fighting a little bit too hard, and your fight ain't over with yet. A lot of things is best kept secret till you come home, and then you can help the other dudes from the outside. But you saying that you got a whole prison system representing truth, pretty much a murder gang label. Everybody knows C Murder over there. Everybody know when they come to truth, fam. You can't be fighting the system to come home and you bringing inmates together to tear down the system. This is why C Murder haven't came home, fam. This is why Master P be saying the things that he be saying about C Murder. You got to let the gangsterism go, fam. What's more important? Your freedom and your kids is more important. This is what you should be talking about, fam. Coming out to do what you need to do for your family, your kids, different things like that. You talking about changing laws, coming back to get people out of prison and going through the same thing. You don't really know if them folks guilty or not, fam. You don't know. So this is I can see clear as day what Master P is saying. And then you don't need a whole yard of people representing truth, TRU. You don't think the warden them know this? You don't think the sergeant, lieutenant, they know what's going on? That state prison, fam. This is why C Murder haven't came home. Because C Murder haven't changed. You notice most dudes that's win appeals, they change their life. The spirit in them, look at Mac, all of them that came home. Them dudes doing good, fam. They not on no gangster shit. Excuse my language. Homie. See, Murder trying to hold on, and there'll be a lot of niggas like that in prison. They try to hold on where they left off. And the world unchanged, fam. The world unchanged. He trying to hold on where he left off with true, all these different things. Man, grow up, man, and get yourself up out of prison, fam. You got to change here before the courts change. You got to change in the inside. I have never seen no man since I've been doing time. Since I had homies and different people on appeals, niggas that fighting them appeals, they change their life. They fighting to come home. So when they come home, they don't play with their life no more because they've been up on their life sentence or 100 years. So them niggas really changed for their family. They changed for themselves, fam. You already back before you make it out. You talking about true and all these different things. See, Murder, come on, brother. This is the reason you not free, fam. You got to change in here before the courts change your sentence, fam. Because it's dealing with God. You too much worried about the courts other than the Most High. The Most High been opening doors for dudes like you, fam. I need you to understand what I'm saying, homie. You trying to hold on to different things that you did in the past. But the past don't last, family. You got to rebirth yourself. Renew your mind. Renew your spirit. That old shit is dead. Why is you got niggas in the prison talking about truth? Motherfucker get stabbed, shit go on. It all trailing back to you. They keep a track record. And I know you know this, fam. They keep a track record of what appealing, somebody that's appealing the case in prison, federal, whatever. They keep a track record on how they doing in prison. What is their behavior like? These is grounds too. If your behavior been a leader, is it like Larry Hoover? He had to denounce the GDs and call it growth and development. And then the last time, he denounced it, period, in order to come home, homie. So you got to denounce the bullshit, renew your spirit, renew your mind, see murder, and come out, brother, and do something different. Because it's beginning to be embarrassing. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm out.